Alright, we're gonna do this. Diablo Immortals? Buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get ranty. So, if you hadn't heard what the new Diablo game is, oh, I don't even know where to start. I mean, come on. So, Blizz has hyped up the Diablo panel. The panel, it was all hyped up and everything. We were all expecting something good. Diablo has had sort of a content drought. We haven't really had anything since the last expansion, or the only expansion of it came out, introducing, the next act and the Crusader, which honestly I felt was a little lackluster compared to Diablo 2, where we had our one expansion for that, and still gets played to this day, because it's a really good game, but it also had, an act, Act 5, and 2 new characters. Still want my druid, Blizzard, still want my druid to come to Diablo. It's been a while since I've played, because, there's nothing there anymore. Anyway, we're not going to go reminiscing about Diablo 2. The point is, they hyped this up. And the only people they were hyping this up for were purely for the virtual ticket sales. People who were on the fence. Do I really want to pay $50 for a virtual ticket? And, hyping of the Diablo news, a lot of those on-the-fence Diablo fan people jumped on it, was like, let's do this. And then, right before Blizcon, they start to downplay the Diablo panel. That's not a good sign. And it's like, wow, really? What? Come on now. The rumor mill's going. Everybody's wondering, Diablo 4, are we getting another expansion? Are they going to drop, the druid? Are we getting something new for D3? What's going on? The only thing we've really had on the Diablo side of things has been ports to other systems. You've got those people now involved. Because, they may have never picked up Diablo until it came out to the PlayStation, or the Xbox, or now the Switch. I'm still not even sure how you managed getting it on the Switch. But anyway. Big reveal. It happened. New Diablo game. The crowd goes wild! Well, okay, I would like to say that. Although the new Diablo game is true, the crowd didn't exactly go wild. In fact, it looked like somebody dropped a basilisk in there and it just used stone gaze on everybody as they sit there flabbergasted, just completely stunned that our new game is mobile only. That's right. On any Android and iOS device, including your tablet, you could be the brand new owner of Diablo Immortals for the mobile phone only. Really? Mobile? Come on! Look, I'm sorry. Somebody obviously told y'all, Blizz, mobile is the way to go. And they're pointing at, look at how many people use the WoW Companion. Or whatever it is. And how many people love the Armory and hate the fact that we took that away. People want something on mobile. Yeah. Those little things like those, we like those. They're not something necessary. They're not something we have to pay for. They're just little additions, little quality of life things. Ever since the Garrison came out, we're like, this should be like a Facebook game. It could be on your mobile phone to manage your followers and your missions and stuff. And then it happened. And it was great. We didn't have to have it. It was nice that you did, and we were grateful for it. But to have an entire game, a game that... Really? On mobile? Come on. You talked about having multiple teams. Somewhere you said you got like 2 Diablo teams working on different projects. Okay, that's fine. How much of this team, all these people, have been taken away from the core game where your audience is to work with a Chinese developer on a mobile port that looks like a complete reskin of something said Chinese developer has already created, just with your art assets in it? How many of those people were pulled off projects that the consumer would have loved to have seen? Give us a revamped HD Diablo 2 or something. I mean, we got Warcraft 3, the remake, coming up. That was released at BlizzCon. That was favorable. People like that. That is totally good in everybody's eyes. A Diablo 2 version? Oh, you'll be printing gold at that point. But no. We get a mobile game. And the worst part is the reaction that you, Blizzard, has given us when we're like, is this real? As the guy said during the Q&A.
Hey, just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
No, it's a fully fledged Diablo experience on mobile, which everybody will get to play, and hopefully which will bring new heroes to Sanctuary, as well as welcoming our community back into it, and something we're very excited about.
Is this an April Fool's joke? Or a late April Fool's joke? And you're like, no, it's not. It's real. It's mobile. What, don't you all have phones? Of course we got phones. Doesn't mean we want to play your AAA title on it. Phones are not meant for gaming. I'm sorry. Listen, anybody who wants to say cell phones, tablets, that's the future of gaming, they're fucking idiots. They truly are. They have no idea what gaming is. You've got a touchscreen phone that may have the ability to do 2 touches at once or 1 touch. Depends on how good or bad your smartphone is, providing you have a smartphone. Guess what? Not everybody still has a smartphone. A large majority of us do. Some of us don't. But that's besides the point. The point is, nobody wants to look at a 5.5-inch screen, and so help me if somebody says, well, the tablet is 10 inches, or 10.5. So what? You still have a screen that you have to touch and put your hands on, which are in the way. It's one of the things that I hate a lot of these mobile games that actually might be halfway decent. I've tried them out. They might, they're like, this would actually be not half bad if I had a controller. And yes, I know they make controllers out there, but who in their right mind seriously runs around with their phone and has a Bluetooth controller attached to their belt or in their pocket just so they can bring it out and play their AAA title or something on their phone? That is something that is probably going to be sitting at home when everything else is in use or whatever, and you just decide, I want to play whatever on my phone, and you break out the controller real quick. You play it for a bit. But anyway, your hands get in the way. The screen is small as it is. the ability to react, the controls are not that great. I mean, heck, yes, you can emulate something like Mega Man X on your phone. No problem. Runs great. However, trying to control a platformer where you're trying to charge a buster shot and jump at the same time while also possibly dashing is not an easy feat without a controller. In fact, it's impossible on some phone models because they don't have multi-touch. And then again, the multi-touch may not actually work with said thing. But, mobile? Come on. I have no sympathy for, the wave of dissent that is coming down on the Blizzard for this. None whatsoever. Maybe if it was handled a little bit more gracefully. Maybe if they didn't rope people in with the virtual ticket, big Diablo news is coming out, and then walking it back days before. Don't get your expectations up too much. We got a lot of projects going on, and we're not going to tell you about all of them right now. So you might want to walk back those expectations, because you may not be as excited as you think you are. For us to then get in there and go, you're going to love this. New Diablo game. Looks good, right? I know the graphics aren't exactly the best in the world, but it still looks good. We're refining it. Oh, and it's mobile only. Mobile. Yeah, mobile, as in your cell phone. No. Plans to bring it to the PC. I know there's some features in there that we're showing that people want on the PC, but we're not going to do that. Oh, yeah, and half the modes aren't there that you're accustomed to. They're still hardcore. Or anything else like that. And a lot of other things are going to be toned down as well, because, mobile. And, oh, by the way, we're outsourcing it, too. We're outsourcing it, right? So it's not going to take anything away from our current projects. What's your current projects? We can't tell you about them right now. Give us something? We paid like $50 for a damn ticket, and other than some in-game goodies, you're giving us absolutely nothing about the game we really want to hear about, right? Come on, give us something. No, we're not going to get anything. When's it coming out? In pure Blizzard fashion, it will come out when it's ready, of course. Yeah. Really? You give us this trailer, which of course has been downvoted into oblivion when I last looked at the dang thing. Not very well received. Game journals spinning this is hilarious to watch. Because apparently, you don't like it, you're entitled. And no offense, but I think when somebody invests hundreds, if not thousands of hours of their life into a product, and hundreds of dollars, if not more, into a product, I think they deserve a little bit on the entitlement side at that point. You get used to a certain expectation, a certain quality of product. To just be practically smacked in the face and go, I know you were wanting something, but we went with this other company to outsource a thing, to do this other thing so we can make boatloads of cash and microtransactions. And it seemed like a better idea. Which of course pisses off your fans. So there's no telling what the, fallout from all this is going to be. I mean, sure, the other things that happened at BlizzCon, they weren't bad. They were good. Some of them were pretty good. Some of them not so much. But the Diablo thing? There's a good chance you lost fans at this one. I mean, you lost people who have been holding on. Playing Diablo 3 still. just holding on for that next big update. You know, that new drop, that new game, that new expansion, whatever it might get. Because they haven't had a whole lot lately. It's been a few years. Several years. And they may have just been like, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna hang up my hat, gonna go find something else. They may never come back. You know, if you were gonna do this, you really should have been like, okay, so we've got some things to show you. Here's one. I know it's not the best thing in the world, but we wanted to do this. Don't worry, it hasn't affected anything else, because here's what you really want to see. And then you give us, like, Diablo 2 update. You know, the new, the remastered version of Lord of Destruction or something. Or the original Diablo. A remaster of that. People would have been happy with that. It's like the WoW crowd when they heard about finally embracing the idea of classic. People were good with that. You know, they were good with the Warcraft 3 remake, the redone thing that they just got word about. They were okay with that. They were great. They were happy about that. Or, you know, you're going to bring in the druid, because apparently, after looking at things, I'm not the only one who wants a druid to come to Diablo 3. Really want my druid, Blizz. Anyway, a mobile phone game. Really? Oh, and then, not only do you have the journalist spinning this crap with all this other things, and then telling us how great the game is for the 30 minutes of gameplay that they played, because, you know, their inability to actually give us a review of a game without slipping in entire paragraphs, like 90 to 60 to 90% of their review is talking about politics somehow, some way, some shape or fashion, or some other injected ideology of something, and why the game doesn't have this. You know, why is this racist? This Cuphead is racist. It's too hard. Or it has too much water. Or, you know, it's too apolitical. We don't like this. And then they're going to sit there and bash us gamers, saying that we're the entitled ones. How dare we demand things of our games? How dare we demand a company that we've given money to, that we've given time to actually do something that we would like to enjoy. Yet also, they will go off and demand these companies insert political A, B, and C into everything. They'll demand, well, why can't you play as this? Why can't you be this color? Why does the main character have to be that? Or, you know, things like that. They demand that, and then want to sit there and be hypocritical about it and claim, why do gamers going to be demanding? Why are they going to be entitled? They're entitled. And game journals are no more or less entitled than the rest of us. They want what they want in their game. And they're vocal about it. There's no reason to... Well, whatever. Anyway, I think that about sums it up. Oh, wait. The company that they're working with. By the way, quick overview of that. Chinese company, Nexon, something like that. Chinese company, notorious for mobile tablet type games, filled with microtransactions and pay-to-win models. Because that is the thing in China. That is very popular in China. No idea why, but it is. So, expect our new Diablo to be filled with plenty of the same, and there was also no price point talked about, which I'm surprised nobody asked about. I'm assuming a majority of the questions were filtered during the Q&A. But I would like to see what the price of this is. Because if they're asking for... Well, be honest, I ain't buying it, so it doesn't matter to me what they're asking for, but it's probably too high. So let me know down in the comments below, what do you think? Are you upset about this? Are you angry? Or are you one of those really weird people who are over there in the corner going, hell yeah, finally I can play Diablo on my phone because my computer sucks and I don't own anything else? You know what? Those are like the only people who I can see being okay with this. And I'd say they're probably few, if none, existent. But anyway, let me know down in the comments below. What do you think? Talk to you later. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.